Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, WI just filed a Form 8 cake announcing a director appointment, and I am seeing a subtle shift that investors should notice. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. This filing is pretty straightforward, but it hints at the company's future direction and who is at the helm. We are looking at Willow Lane Acquisition Corp, the second, and the main event here is happening on the 22nd of June 2026. This isn't a financial report with tables of numbers, so we will focus on the narrative and the people involved. This is a current report, which means a significant event has occurred that the company needs to tell investors about right away. In this case, it is about changes in the board of directors. The core of this filing falls under item 5.02, which deals with changes in the company's leadership. Specifically, the board of directors has added a new member. So the big news is that Joseph Samuels has been appointed as a Class I director. This means he joins the board and will help guide the company's strategy. When a company like this, which is an acquisition corporation, appoints new directors, it often signals their readiness for their next phase, which is usually finding and merging with another company. Let's talk about Joseph Samuels. He is 51 years old, and his background is pretty impressive. He founded and currently leads Islet Management, LP. Before that, he had a significant career at Och-Ziff Capital Management, which is a well-known investment firm. He held important roles there, like head of US equity business and head of trading, and was involved in key committees related to portfolio management and risk. His experience also includes time at Pequot and Merrill Lynch. This kind of experience, especially in trading and portfolio management at big financial institutions, suggests he knows how to identify opportunities and manage risk. For an acquisition company, having someone with this financial acumen on the board is a positive sign. It implies a focus on making smart strategic moves. It is good to see that there are no conflicts of interest here. The filing explicitly states that Mr. Samuels is not related to any current directors or officers, and there are no undisclosed business dealings between him and the company that would need to be reported. This means his appointment is based purely on his qualifications and what he can bring to the board. As part of his appointment, Mr. Samuels has entered into standard agreements with the company. These include a letter agreement and an indemnity agreement, essentially covering his responsibilities and protections as a director. The filing points to previous filings on the 19th of February 2026, where the forms of these agreements were already disclosed. This is pretty standard practice for new board members, ensuring everyone is on the same page regarding their roles and the company's protections. Now, before we wrap up, let's quickly touch on what this company is all about. Willow Lane Acquisition Corp. The SECI is a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. Their goal is to raise money through an initial public offering and then use that capital to acquire or merge with an existing private company. Their securities, which include units, Class A ordinary shares, and redeemable warrants, are traded on the NASDAQ. The units are traded under the symbol WE, the shares are WE, and the warrants are WE. The company is also identified as an emerging growth company. This means they can take advantage of certain regulatory and reporting flexibilities. Looking at the broader context, WL has a current price around $0.97. Recent news like the price to sales forward from TradingView on the 26th of June 2026 doesn't give us a lot of deep financial insight, but it does highlight investor attention on their sales potential. The appointment of Joseph Samuels is a significant development because it brings seasoned financial expertise to the board. As a SPAC, the company is in a critical phase where strong leadership is essential for identifying and executing a successful merger. Mr. Samuels' background at firms like Och-Ziff and his experience as a founder suggests he is well equipped to evaluate potential targets and navigate the complexities of a business combination. This move can be seen as the company strengthening its team to pursue its acquisition goals more effectively. What I am actually looking for is how this new director will influence the company's search for a merger target and the subsequent integration process. His financial expertise could be crucial in ensuring a deal that is both strategic and financially sound for shareholders. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit like, subscribe for more, and join our Discord community linked below.